Hello, Sunday night soul timers. I hope that you're doing well and had an incredible weekend, whatever you chose to do. I'm excited for tonight's topic because it's really one of my favorite. It's one that we do in the Women's Purpose community every year. But we even did it a little bit differently this year, which is why I want to encourage you to do the same. And that is working with intentions. So the purity of what your heart wants and acknowledging that and following an intention writing technique that helps you manifest and receive what it is you truly want. That's what we're doing tonight. But you might be wondering, why are we doing it in March? Why didn't we do it in January? And here's the thing. Sometimes we can approach a new year or any time in our life, and especially, if you're one of my type A women watching this, I'm going to achieve this goal. I'm going to make this happen. And there's a fierceness there, which can be good, but there's also a level of control. Control is connected to fear. Fear blocks you from manifesting what you want. So the last several Sunday night soul times, and also what we've been doing in the Women's Purpose community, has been entering into the year. And as we've been doing in these Sunday night soul times, focusing on really harnessing the energy of surrender so that you manifest from a knowing state versus a I'm going to make it happen state. Two very different things. I'm going to make it happen state is a surefire way to block what you want because you get yourself in the way. Your voice of limitation, if it's all up to you, if it's an all up to me mentality, okay, that means that you are likely going to have creep in at some point, control, fear, perception of limitation, all these kinds of things that actually get in the way. And more than that, why not just harness the power of the universe to help you manifest what you want? It's like big, expansive power to help you manifest in a way better than you could imagine versus I'm going to carry it all on my shoulders and push this thing up the mountain, up the mountain, up the mountain. And then it's never going to quite be what I actually really wanted anyway. So that's what we're focused on. So really harnessing the work you've been doing in these Sunday night soul times, even if you've just been reading, the email, even if you've just been watching, you might not even have done any of the practices, but really starting to let it enter in from an energy standpoint of knowing there is no separation between what my heart wants and my manifestations. In fact, everything my heart wants is there for a reason. It's my destiny. It's happening, and it's happening right now. The only delay comes when we believe the false idea that we can't have what we want, that it's all up to us to manifest what we want, or that there's something bad with what we want. I could go on and on of the stories of limitation and fear connected to us acknowledging, what our heart wants. So that's that. What I will say is that what you want is sacred. I'm talking about like those deep down, pure dreams. And here's the thing. I say that and you're like, I don't know, right? I can almost like hear it now. I don't really want anything, And for some of you, that might be true. You might be living in such an incredible connectedness to your soul and abundance that you have manifested like the most incredible life of your dreams, and you're completely happy and fulfilled within that. The thing is, most of us have not even given ourselves permission to acknowledge what we really want. So there's all this stuff, and I mean stuff that could be like creative endeavors. It could be things like more time for peace and quiet. It could be a really big dream. It could be more abundance. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, abundance is your birthright. But most of us don't even allow ourselves to know what our hearts want, because we censor ourselves with our ego mind before we even let it come up into our field of awareness. And that, if anything, is sacrilege, because everything, those deep dreams in your heart, they're put there by the universe because it's your destiny. It's your soul mission in this lifetime. So getting in touch with your heart and acknowledging like your deepest pure desires is really like your job. It's your sacred duty. So what I want to invite you to do tonight on the Sunday Night Soul Time, and this can be for big stuff. You can even do this like for what you want in the week ahead. It really doesn't matter. The practice is the same. And that is to get in touch with your heart desires and start living them. That's what you're meant to do. That's your spiritual journey. That's your sacred duty. So to do that, what I want to invite you to do is get quiet. Spend, as soon as you're done watching this video, another time, find 5 minutes, close your eyes, and just silently to yourself, ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want? Show me, let me know. What do I really want? Okay. And if nothing's coming forward, then repeat it over a few days until something does. But just like relax into it, give yourself permission to know your own heart, because there are such important clues. There's such important information there. Your whole blueprint for your life, your highest destiny, your highest potential, like the highest plan that God has for you is within that heart space and the knowing of those desires, those sacred desires. So repeat that as much as you need to. And then when something comes forward, you can do this alone. Acknowledge it in that moment, get excited and invite it in, and spend time just getting excited about that, 2 minutes a day, every day, until you're on a pathway of realizing that in your life, depending on what it is. If you want to be a little more studious about it and a little more disciplined about it, so I'm giving you options here, then take that heart desire, that whatever it is, and write it into an intention. Okay. Intentions are different than resolutions. They're different than goals. Intentions are really about acknowledging that what's in your heart is happening right now if you choose it. Big difference. So it's like acknowledging, yes, this is happening for me right now and it is mine, versus this is a goal I'd like to achieve one day. Big difference. That always stays away from you. It's always kept from you. You're always keeping it like in separation. And there's something that you need to earn. There's some worth that you need to achieve or prove in yourself to get it. It's a false idea. It's an illusion. You're born worthy. You're innately worthy. Intentions is about acknowledgement that what I want wants me, and it's happening right now. I can receive it immediately if I choose it, if I choose to allow it in. So to do that as a practice, you'll take that intention, and let's just do, a new job. Hate my career, new job, right? My old stuff. And what you want to do is take that and you want to write it in the present moment. So to start, it would be, I have a new job. Okay. And you want to focus on the thing you want, not on the thing you don't want. So you don't want to say, I'm leaving my horrible career, instead you want to say the positive flip of it. So I have a new job. So you make it present tense as if it's happened and you focus on the thing you want. Then the third thing you do, and this is where it gets really important, is you focus on the feeling of it and any other descriptive characteristics that are going to help you feel the truth of it and get damn excited about it, because without a doubt it's happening. So with that one, it's, I have a job I absolutely love and fills me with more joy than I ever imagined possible for myself. I have a job that fills my soul in unimaginable ways every day, and it keeps growing. I have a job I love and that I make a ton of money at, So whatever it is, like depending on what's important to you. So again, so I'll recap. You focus on the thing you want. So the positive, then the thing. You make it present tense, and then you add feeling word descriptors of the things personal to you that you would be excited about, that you are excited about in this new thing. And then the final piece is just and avoid any pressure words, any negative words. There's not some obvious ones for this one, but a really good one, like when people are focusing on getting out of debt, you focus on, I am financially free, or versus, I should pay my bills on time, whatever it is. You take out like the pressure words, you take out the negative words, and again, focus on only positive words. And that last step is the easiest. So once you write it on what you want, you focus on the feeling and make it present tense, just look that there's no unconscious negative words there that are adding an amount of pressure or negativity to it that you just don't want in it. And that's it. So you can use this for the big stuff in your life, the small stuff. Again, you can make it very simple. You can tonight, Sunday night, you can sit and get quiet and just say, what do I want this week? Peace. To rock that meeting. And you can just spend 5 minutes. You don't even have to, put pen to paper in what we just did in your mind, what it feels like to have it, that it has happened without a doubt. The positivity, the incredibleness you feel when you're living in peace this whole week, whatever it is, and then just affirm that to be true. So it can be real quick, or you can write it out in the way that we just talked about. Look, you deserve to co-create the life you want. When we are in a lower level consciousness, when we are in survival mode, and you'll know it if you're just reacting to life, if you're just settling for what's offered, or just constantly responding to what's offered, rather than proactively acknowledging the dreams of your heart, articulating them, envisioning them, and affirming them, then you're in a lower level consciousness. You have surrendered your greatest empowerment, which is to create the life you want. You're just a hamster going through the motions. You're in a level of victim mentality because life is like happening to you and you're just reacting to it and hoping for better. Get out of that. You're too powerful for that. Claim your power to co-create the life you want. And when you claim that power, you start to create a life that's thriving and you get out of this survival existence. Yeah, you start playing bigger. You keep yourself small when you're in survival. So enjoy. We'll keep continuing this one. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. Bye for now.